your luxury SUV's warranty is gone. For BMW X5 and Mercedes GLE owners, that can be a financial nightmare. One is the ultimate driver's SUV, the other, a rolling sanctuary. But which one is true financial suicide after the warranty is a distant memory? Let's find out. Section 1. The Mercedes-Benz GLE. In one corner, the Mercedes-Benz GLE, specifically the V167 generation, sold from the 2020 to 2023 model years, before a significant facelift. The GLE has always been the benchmark for comfort. It's quiet, the ride is buttery smooth, and the interior is designed to impress with its huge screens and ambient lighting. It's all about isolating you from the harsh world outside, creating a sense of occasion every time you get behind the wheel. For many, that three-pointed star is the final word in luxury. When new, a 2020 GLE 350 in rear-wheel drive started at $54,250, while the far more common all-wheel drive GLE 3504 AIRMATIC started at $56,750. The more popular GLE 450 with a 3-liter turbocharged inline-6 and the 48-volt mild hybrid EQ boost system began at approximately $61,150 to $61,750. But after its 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty expires, a very different and potentially very expensive picture emerges. Let's start with ride quality, the very soul of a Mercedes. The GLE's Achilles heel is the very system that defines its character, the optional AIRMATIC air suspension. This is what gives you that cloud-like ride, actively smoothing out bumps and keeping the body perfectly level through corners. It's a brilliant piece of engineering, composed of rubber air springs, a compressor, a valve block to direct airflow, and height sensors at each corner. But it's made of parts designed to wear out. The rubber air springs, or bellows, are constantly flexing and holding up thousands of pounds of vehicle weight. Over time, heat, ozone, and simple wear cause the rubber to get brittle, develop micro cracks, and eventually leak. This wear is often accelerated in extreme climates with harsh winters or blistering summers. Air springs have a typical lifespan of 50,000 to 70,000 miles before they are likely to fail. The first sign is often subtle. You come out in the morning and notice one corner of the car is sagging. As the leak worsens, the onboard air compressor has to run longer and longer to compensate, leading to it burning itself out from overuse. Replacing a single air strut at a dealership, parts and labor combined, can cost between $1,200 and over $2,000 for one corner. When a compressor and a couple of struts go, owners report bills from $2,500 to over $4,000, and a full system replacement can approach a staggering $7,000. Here's the key though. You can find a GLE with the standard, much more reliable coil suspension, completely eliminating this problem. The ride is still comfortable, but it lacks that final layer of magic carpet isolation, a trade-off many second-hand buyers are happy to make. When it comes to the slow, steady bleed of routine maintenance, the data suggests a slightly less painful, but still expensive, ownership journey. Mercedes has Service A, performed at 10,000 miles or 1 year, which is essentially an oil change, filter replacement, and a series of inspections, typically costing $300 or more at most dealerships, with some locations charging $369 to $549 or higher, depending on region. Then there's Service B, which comes every 20,000 miles or 2 years. This is more involved, including everything in Service A, but also adding a cabin air filter replacement, an engine air filter replacement, and a brake fluid exchange, and can cost anywhere from $600 to over $900. While a single service might seem high, the overall long-term cost for the GLE is consistently lower in most repair databases than its direct competition. However, this is where the GLE's reputation takes a massive hit: electronic failures. Early models of this generation, from 2020 to 2022, were plagued by a host of issues, the biggest being the 48-volt mild hybrid EQ boost system found in the GLE 450. This system was designed to smooth out the engine's start-stop function and provide a small electrical boost. For many owners, it has been a total nightmare. There are tons of reports of the system failing, leading to a 48-volt battery malfunction warning on the dash. This isn't just a light. It can cause the car to not start, or far more dangerously, to stall and lose power while driving. Imagine losing all power while merging onto a busy highway. The problem has been so significant, it has triggered multiple class action lawsuits, alleging that the manufacturer knew about the defects but failed to provide a permanent solution. Beyond that, GLE owners complain about the massive MBUX infotainment screens freezing or going blank, keyless entry not working, and a constellation of phantom warnings that seem to appear and disappear at will. Finally, there's depreciation, the silent killer of car ownership. While all German luxury SUVs depreciate heavily, historical trends show the GLE often holds its value better than its key rival, the BMW X5. Data from IC Cars shows the GLE retains approximately 45 to 47% of its value after 5 years, compared to the BMW X5, which loses roughly 58 to 59% of its value, giving the GLE a clear advantage of approximately 4 to 5 percentage points in retained value. This means that after 5 years, a similarly priced GLE is often worth a few $1,000s more than an X5. That difference could, ironically, be just enough to cover one of those major out-of-warranty repairs. Section 2. The BMW X5. In the other corner, the BMW X5, specifically the pre-facelift G05 generation that launched for the 2019 model year and ran through 2023. This is the SUV for the person who needs practicality but refuses to give up the thrill of driving. It's sharp, agile, and with the legendary B58 3-liter turbocharged inline-6 engine in the popular xDrive 40i model. It's seriously quick, making 335 horsepower. A base 2019 X5 xDrive 40 started at an MSRP of around $60,700 before destination charges, though the as-delivered starting price was closer to $61,695 to $63,855 depending on the source. BMW loyalists swear nothing else drives like it, truly embodying the ultimate driving machine ethos in SUV form. But once that standard 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty is up, that thrill comes at a very steep price. The biggest financial risk for an out-of-warranty X5 owner is the transfer case, the complex box of gears running the xDrive all-wheel drive system. Unlike the GLE, the 2019 model year X5 offered no rear-wheel drive alternative. The S-Drive variant wasn't added until 2020, meaning every 2019 buyer was locked into xDrive. Across forums, mechanic reports, and a growing class action lawsuit, a pattern has emerged, not just in 2019 to 2021 models, as commonly cited, but across all BMW xDrive vehicles from 2019 through 2025, including the X3, X4, X5, X6, and X7. A shudder or judder during low-speed turns, especially under acceleration. It feels like the car is hesitating or running over a washboard. At first, it's just a weird feeling, but it's the early warning sign of a very expensive problem. The issue is so well documented that BMW itself issued a service bulletin in May 2020 acknowledging owner complaints of jerking and shuddering, noting the problem may stem from transfer case fluid that does not meet BMW specifications. A fluid change might fix it temporarily, costing anywhere from $250 to $1,300, depending on the shop and whether additional flushing is required. But for many, this is just a band-aid. The only permanent fix is a full transfer case replacement. Out of warranty, court filings from the active class action lawsuit reveal bills ranging from $7,000 to $13,000, with at least one 2019 owner receiving a dealer quote of nearly $10,000 at just 33,000 miles. Earlier estimates of $3,500 to $7,000 that circulated on forums significantly understate what owners are actually being charged at franchise dealerships. That potential knockout blow is paired with the slow, steady bleed of routine maintenance. The BMW X5, the numbers are pretty sobering. Over 10 years, you can expect to spend approximately $18,389 to keep an X5 on the road, more than the luxury SUV average by around $2,675. An oil change will run you $135 to $160 at a certified independent shop, or $230 to $300 at a BMW dealership. A set of brake pads and rotors for just one axle can easily top $1,100 at dealer OEM pricing, though independent shops with quality aftermarket parts can bring this lower. The big 60,000-mile service, which can include replacing the engine air filter and spark plugs, can be a real gut punch, with bills from $1,225 to over $1,580. On top of scheduled work, the B58 engine, while generally robust and a multiple-time winner on Ward's 10 Best Engines list, is known for plastic and rubber components that become brittle with heat and age. Leaks from the valve cover gasket or the oil filter housing are common as the miles climb, often signaled by a burning oil smell as drips hit the hot exhaust. This can add another $1,000 repair to the list. Where the X5 does score a major win is in the realm of electronic failures. It's not perfect, but it doesn't seem to suffer from a single, systemic, and dangerous electrical flaw on the same scale as the GLE's 48-volt system. The most common electronic complaints center on the iDrive infotainment system, with occasional screen freezes or phone connection issues that are often resolved with a system reboot, holding the volume knob down for 30 seconds. Annoying? Yes, but it won't leave you stranded on the side of the road. Other reported issues like malfunctioning active grille shutters, which open and close to improve aerodynamics, or a glitchy power tailgate, are frustrations, not fundamental failures, that compromise the car's ability to be driven. But this relative electronic stability comes at a cost in the used market. The X5 is a heavy depreciator. Multiple data sources suggest it loses between 53% and 59% of its value in the first 5 years alone, consistently outpacing the depreciation of the average luxury mid-size SUV. In rankings of luxury vehicles by resale value, the X5 places near the very bottom. The market is basically pricing in the risk of those expensive mechanical repairs. For a savvy buyer, this can be an opportunity. You get more performance for your dollar up front, but you'd better have a healthy repair fund set aside for when, not if, something breaks. So which SUV is true financial suicide? The BMW X5 threatens one massive, wallet-crushing repair. The Mercedes GLE threatens dangerous, unpredictable electrical failures. It's a gamble on mechanics versus electronics. Which risk would you rather take? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.